the Association post-game part 2. I'm MJ Acosta-Ruiz here in LA in the studio with 16.5-year NBA veteran Robin Lopez and 16.5-year NBA insider Chris Haynes. Also our MVP. Did you take the ring off?
No, the ring is there.
Okay, just making sure.
The ring is never leaving.
Ever.
Yeah, that's right.
Must have it.
Inspiration.
Bling locked in. All right, we'll have full live post-game coverage from the Suns and Thunder, hearing from the stars of that one, plus full analysis and more from a playoff doubleheader. So let's start, of course, with the highlights as we take you to OKC for Suns Thunder. Thunder fans outside before the game getting ready. And there's SGA getting his 2025-26 Kia Clutch Player of the Year award. Meantime, Dillion Brooks, unclear what that was. Meditation, perhaps?
Division of the Body Snatchers, Donald Sutherland.
Either way, locked in. SGA getting it going. Kind of scary here for a second because he did have to go get that left hand checked out.
Scary movie indeed.
He did come back in the game, of course, and just you wait.
I wonder how he fared after that.
Just wait and see. Meantime, Jalen Williams says, hey, just in case, I got y'all.
Yeah.
Said it very emphatically.
Yeah.
And he did that.
How's SGA, you say?
Yeah.
Looking pretty good.
Okay, but MJ, that's the left hand.
Correct.
So maybe he can't shoot with the other hand.
Well, let's put that to
Oh, that's the right hand. Oh.
There you go.
Okay.
Did clutch it after. Just, cautious.
A bit of a thespian. Being dramatic.
Dramatic. Second quarter now. Jalen Green.
Fresno.
That's our Fresno brother right there, Robin.
Speaking of, one more time. Hey, did I say Fresno hot sauce out in the kitchen area earlier?
Yeah. I don't know if that's going to stick, but
it's there.
Nice try.
And Van Green sent it over our way.
This was tough.
Ooh.
That was a tough move right there.
Double pump to the other side of the rim?
Oh.
Okay.
Jalen was feeling it.
No, he was. 19 points in the first half. So many. That's why I have to go by last names at this point.
Watch this. Oh, is he taunting Dillion, his Canadian brother?
Nobody ever taunts anybody in that NBA. That never
Canadians
happens.
are supposed to be super nice. Third quarter now. Chet. Wow. Get it over to him.
Big to big.
Love that. Guys are pretty hype after that play, as they should be.
Look at them skipping down the court. It's adorable.
Fresh. 6.5 in the third.
Watch out. Look how Jalen came up after that.
Crazy.
Watch when he goes to that. Like that hamstring right there. He's been having those issues all season.
That's the back of his leg there. Questionable to return after that, after he went to the locker room.
He did not return.
Nope.
Insider information. No.
Chet.
Wow, Chet.
Full transparency, I had him second on my Defensive Player of the Year ballot.
Nice.
Who was first?
The unanimous winner. Which would mean he got all first place votes, Robert. There you go.
I got all the votes. I didn't even play this year. That's impressive.
So Wallace with the steal got it over. Ooh.
Nobody scored on me this season, Chris.
That's
Nobody.
All right, we're in the fourth now. Brooks.
You want the foul, too.
Don't they always?
Just want it all.
Phoenix trying to make it interesting.
Professional athletes.
Yeah.
Will never be happy with what they have. They always want
more. All right, fourth quarter. Under 2 or just a little over 2 minutes left.
Rainbow.
Wow.
Found his goal.
Come on, Lou Dort.
Was the goal at the end of the rainbow the basket?
Yeah, it's goal.
Or was it Lou Dort?
No, the goal was the basket.
Okay.
120 to 107.
Is Lou Dort the leprechaun then?
Yeah, he's a leprechaun, yeah.
So the Thunder take a 2-0 series.
Does that make Chet Holmgren the Colt de Bar?
Yes. Behind SGA's
We're going
big
to get
team,
super into
going over the 30-point mark.
Right now.
J-Dub and Chet Holmgren had 19 apiece for the Suns. Dillion Brooks and Devin Booker led the way, but the comeback attempt fell short. Here's SGA after the game.
Yeah.
He's like, didn't you just see what I did?
Yeah.
I think I'm just fine. But we did see him holding his hand at one point. So had a spectacular outing. What's been most impressive just about his consistency, Chris?
That he tends to still figure out ways to be effective even though other teams are throwing different defensive schemes his way. They're double, they're trapping him. He finds a way to still be effective for his team and to still get his own shot. if you look at the way he scores all around the court. He's a 3-level player where he can move the ball, get off the ball, I should say, get into low post settings and work from that. He can work from the top of the key. He can work from the pick and roll like we're seeing right here. It's just no way that you can stop him because OKC, they are committed to making sure they find him wherever he's at on the court, and he can do it all.
Yeah, I mean, to be that consistent, we have that many different kind of defenses thrown at you. It's impressive, but he's been doing it for a while now. He's seen the majority of the defensive coverages that are going to be put in play against him have already been invented. So he's seen most of them. And that just goes to show how studious he is, you know, how adroit he is paying attention to the details, how much work he's putting in.
Meantime, Jalen Williams left the locker room with a hamstring injury. His injury issues have been prevalent pretty much the entire season long, as you mentioned, Chris. Does that concern you for OKC moving forward?
Well, it concerns me depending on how serious it is. Now, obviously, with hamstring injuries, you do not play with them, but there are some that are more easier to play with than others. This is something he's dealt with for most of the season. The next game, Game 3, as the series shifts to Phoenix, will be Saturday. Will he be able to play and give a go then? Possibly, but I don't think that OKC needs to rush him back for this series. I think that they can still, people might say the same for San Antonio and what they're going with Portland with Wemby. So I wouldn't expect him to play Saturday. I think you need to, for a hamstring, you need him for the long haul. So if you feel like you can really get by the Phoenix Suns in 4 or 5 games, I say you wait that out and give Jalen a shot to get back as healthy as possible for the remainder of the playoffs.
Yeah, and there's a lot to be said, Robin. You and I were talking about this earlier. It's been a full season. This level of play now in the playoffs is so much more strenuous. The game is so much more physical at this point, and everybody's worn out, especially for a guy like Jalen Williams who has had injury issues throughout the year. So to Chris's point, if you got to sit down and be there for that next round, especially when you know you have such a big shot, it almost feels like that's the low-hanging fruit, if you will.
Yeah, and it seems also like low-hanging fruit to say every possession counts, but that's the way the players are playing. You see it on their faces. You see the way they're exhausted after every single play. They're leaving it out on the floor. So, like you said, the season has all been ramping up to this. They've played 82 games already, and now they're going out there. Every single play is a gauntlet for them. So it's a smart decision. You got to take your breaks where you can. Excuse you, Chris. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
My bad, Robin. I just want to add that, remember, he's been out for a majority of the season, and so he tried to ramp it up to get ready for the playoffs. His body wasn't really in mid-season form condition to start with. These are some of the things, these are some of the injuries that tend to happen when you exert yourself into a playoff game so early on. It's different, implementing yourself, getting back integrated during the regular season. The intensity is not as high. Like, the stakes aren't high. The game is as physical. So this is just a tough break for him. But again, hopefully this is a hamstring, injury that won't take him out for too long.
As we do look at the bigger picture, and you mentioned what this series looks like for the Thunder, their defense has also been spectacular. I mean, look no further than tonight's final score there. But what makes the Thunder defense so difficult to score against, Robin?
Back to that old chestnut consistency. They've been playing together for a few years now. They know what each other's going to do like the back of their hands. And when you have that comfort, you have that commitment to excellence, putting the extra work in we talked about, it makes, I hesitate to use the word easy, but it makes it easier when you step on the floor.
Sure, that makes sense.
OKC, they're established on the defensive end. What I mean by that is when you're a player and you're probably not known as a defensive player yet, but once you become recognized as one of the top defenders in the league, you get away with a lot more. The referees allow you to be more physical. They give you the benefit of the doubt. So OKC, they have a ton of players who take pride on the defensive end to where their whole team can be aggressive and they're going to get away with some things. And that's what led to some coaches during the early part of the season, they started complaining about OKC more aggressiveness on the defensive end. And they're saying, hey, man, let it be equal footing, which is true. It should be equal
100%.
footing. But, again, when a team has established themselves as that they're going to play this way and they're going to play this way throughout, it's kind of hard for refs to call a foul every single possession, right? So you kind of
when that's already been the baseline for the whole season.
All animals are equal, but some are more equal than others.
Yeah, there's some equals. Yeah, but you know, there's guys like Draymond Green. He may get away with a foul that somebody else will get called for a foul just like that. But Draymond Green's one of the best defenders we have in this league.
Right.
He's going to get the benefit of the doubt because he's always aggressive.
Mm-hmm. I get what you're saying. When it's already there, they put the blueprint for you.
Well, it's also kind of thing. There's that old saying that, like, if Barry Bonds doesn't swing at the ball, it wasn't a strike.
Wow.
That's how good his eye was.
I like that.
That's how good his eye was. If he didn't swing at the ball,